gentlemen, welcome to the Cast Roast Edition, coming to you live from the entertainment capital of corner 29th and 8th Avenue, the Magnet Theater. We have a star-studded roast in store for you tonight with local celebrity guests, Jerry Cole, Reagan Bray, Alexis Lambright, Elena Scarpettos, Hannah Chase, Kevin O'Neill, with special guest Janice Schmeeding and Mike Dwyer, and your roast master for the evening, Allie Fisher.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out. Give it up for Brian Chase up in the booth. Brian Chase, Hannah Chase's secret husband. That's right, all the skeletons are coming out of the closet tonight. Some fake, some real. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the cast. We have a very special show in store for you. We're going to be roasting the socks off of one of our fellow castmates tonight, as well as each other. This performance is partially scripted. And partially improvised. Tonight, as always, you'll be seeing us on stage and backstage. Woo! I love backstage. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, all we need to get started is an object.
A plane.
A plane.
Oh, great.
Excellent. Hannah loves it. Fair warning, tonight may run long. And if so, if you need to leave, please feel free to pick your moment appropriately. Excellent. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring out the woman of the hour, the current world record holder for most frequent and earnest use of the phrase YOLO. Our great comedian and my best friend, Catherine Diane Elaine Cutt!
Love New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
Watch me do this.
Where's the
will?
That's the alcohol table.
Yes, it is. Feel free, as you so desire. Or
You have to drink out of your I Love New York mug.
Oh, okay.
we have a lot of restrictions on this.
Yeah.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Catherine Diane Kate Koch. 2 middle names. What an asshole! And the roast has begun! And what is a roast, you ask? Great question, now that I've got you in this room. It's a chance for us to get dressed up, stand up in front of a full house full of acquaintances and strangers, and rip each other to shreds, obliterating hard-won trust and friendship for no goddamn reason. Kate's terrified. We're terrified. You're terrified for us. Let's get this party started! However, before we go any further, I do want to take a moment to apologize to the beautiful Ms. Devin O'Neill, who assumed up until about 20 seconds ago this roast was for her. She's been churning out roast-worthy material for years. But no, we're here to roast the lady, the legend, Ms. Kate Koch. Just check yourself. Who's leaving us for LA.
Well, she's right.
And Kate, you're like a plane. Just one short year later, I was the surprised owner of a heart-shaped locket with Kate's face in it. She gave to me unsolicited, along with the title Best Friend. A title I hadn't earned, but was given to me aspirationally, and I've attempted to live up to ever since. But that all ends tonight! The roast! On to the singers! I'll be ripping Kate a new one a little later. But to get, keep laughing over But to get the damage started, we have the ever famous, fabulous is what I wrote, Miss Jerry Cole. Those of you who know Jerry know that she is an incredibly strong improviser. Uh-oh. So strong, in fact, that it was difficult for me to figure out what to roast about her. That wouldn't get me beat up. I was talking about physical strength. She's physically strong. She's a big for nothing, here to tell us what's the deal with Kate Koch. It's Jerry Steincole.
Okay. Alright, got some jokes. I'm gonna look out them up on my phone. Okay, so
Technology. Yeah.
let's see. Where should I start?
Beginning.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start with Devin. Let's see, what can I say about Devin? Oh yeah, she's a maniac. You guys know Devin? The live action version of Animal from the Muppets. I mean, you know that she's from Florida, right? That's where we keep the crazy people. Guys, I think she probably killed someone. Oh my god. Because Devin is a crazy creep. If Devin were a man, she'd be Ted Cruz. Okay, who's next? Elena. What can I say about Elena? Nothing. She's a peach. She's lovely. Woo! Look at her. Oh, look at her. Gracious, amazingly talented, beautiful singing voice. That is, unless you cross her. Yeah. She's a crazy bitch. I heard that one time she sang a note so high she made a man's head explode.
That's right, my father.
She murdered someone, guys. She murdered someone. Who's next? Allie. Let's see, guys. I'm pretty sure Allie is a mime trapped in a normal person's body. Because she's always delicately presenting things. You saw her with the paper. It's fine.
That's a gift and a curse.
Also, she curtsies a lot. It's weird. Also, I saw her mime stab someone once, and they actually died. Hannah. Hannah is the most gorgeous 14-year-old boy I've ever seen. I should be listening to her direction or like taking her photo into my locker. I'm not sure. And it's so amazingly gorgeous that I once saw her smile and wink at a teenage girl and she died. Megan is the fittest of all of us. She's really fit, which is actually, to be fair, not hard to do. Let's be real, guys. Not hard to do, guys. But Megan's so fit that I heard that one time she bench pressed Lewis clean overhead and threw him in the East River. And he died. Lewis is dead. Lewis is dead. She's so evil. One time she slapped a beef to death. She killed an innocent baby. Ruthless. And now, the woman of the hour, Miss Kate Koch. Yay. Let's see, what have I learned about Kate in the last year? I have
that you're loved and that you are going to be so sorely missed. Kate actually went to acting school, you guys. Did anyone know this? Yeah, she went to the Alicia Silverstone from Clueless acting. So Kate, in our first run as a director series, you were only in one show. But you managed to be in like 500 scenes. Because you just love being on stage. It's crazy. Alexis mentioned like you love to watch the shows. So I looked this up today. Our very first musical we did had 247 views on YouTube, and 246 of those were by Kate. Alexis was lying. She literally will come up to me and quote stuff from the show, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But seriously, I'm gonna miss you so much. You are lovely to play with. You are a bright light at the theater that just brings joy and happiness to everyone around you. And to leave you, I just want to show you in the audience what we as the cast are going to be missing once you leave. So the genres we're doing next month, we're doing a couple, and I just want to show you guys like what Kate would do in that genre. So the first we're going to be doing is a Greek tragedy. So this will be Kate in a Greek tragedy. Oh my God! A motivational seminar. So that's going to be like, you can do it! You can do it! Go! We're also doing a Jane Austen genre. So she'll be like, oh, that's not right! And then the exciting one we're doing next month is Game of Thrones. So either me, Allie, or Megan will say, winter is coming. And then Kate would jump in and say, and so am I! Kate is like a plane. I hate being on her.
Oh yeah.
While Hannah gets her phone, let's talk about her. It's an honor and a pleasure to introduce our magnificent director, Ms. Hannah Chase. Hannah teaches, coaches, directs, tours, performs, and averages 40 emails sent per hour. We recently did a show, which was already brought up, in which we were our 13-year-old selves, and Hannah was a maniac. Words does not even begin to describe what we saw. It's like she's always connected to one of those nozzles on the end of a hose that somehow makes the hose like 3 times stronger in water pressure, even though it's the same amount of water. And I don't know what they're called, so I'm going to scrap the metaphor and just say Hannah's obviously on speed. And she's obviously been on speed for a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed director and the star of next week's Intervention edition, Ms. Hannah Chase.
Great. So I'm going to try to keep this short, but I'm not going to keep it short. I also want to just preface this by saying I'm going to be really bad. Because I'm not good at writing jokes, and I'm not good at being mean. So that's okay. That's fine. But just to set your expectations as they should be. Yeah, I'll start with Jared. I just want to say that you're great, and you're adorable, and you're really smart. It's been like a really exciting thing to get to know you through this show. I didn't know you very well when we and also you're really old. No, it's true. Jerry's the oldest, and I just want to say I'm sorry that you're the oldest. Yeah, she is. I'm sorry you're probably going to die before we all die. I'm going to move on. Elena, I feel sort of similarly. I didn't know you as well as I knew some of the other people in the show before this show started, and it's been like just honestly the most wonderful to get to know you. And you're so smart, and you bring such a wonderful commitment as an actor in this show. I feel like I want to collaborate with you forever. You're just wonderful, and I really I feel like it's I'm happy that I get to call you a friend, and I hope that you get really drunk tonight and you go home and you choke on your own vomit and you die. I hope that you die, but also like all of those who care about you and love you suffer. Including your boyfriend Sam Rogal, who I also hate. Allie, I feel
that's okay. That's
you are so brilliant, and I love that you like bring. You're like the best version of like a nerdy, wonderful, beautiful woman. You're so eloquent, and I really admire you as an improviser because you are like the exact opposite of me in like all the ways I want to be different. Like you are so well spoken, and you're so like articulate and smart, and you're such a like. You see the whole picture, and I will never forget your Mammoth character, which was like one of my very favorite shows. And also, you're just really like ugly. Your show's a style. You're really like you're ugly not only on the outside but also. You're ugly. Fuck you. Megan, like as someone already said already, you are so consistent, and you bring a really like just like on point, really smart. Different energy to this show, and like you're very valuable, and I love performing with you, and I love watching you. I want to give you one really positive note, actually, and I've been in a number of shows, and so I haven't had a chance to give notes because I'm in the show, but I just want to say you're really killing it with that outro. I feel like that's exactly what we want to do. Like, no one should hear what you're saying at all. It's just going to be really fast because I feel like it like creates a nice sort of sense of mystery. But also, I wish you years of suffering. My fantasy for you is that you get like injured in some way where your body is rendered completely useless, but your mind is still full of I want you to get to the point where like you cannot communicate with anyone, but you're alive for like 15 more years.
We're being cursed.
Devin, I obviously adore you a lot. You don't know, I've worked with Devin on like 12 different shows. I like put her in everything that I've ever directed. I met her when I directed, when I coached Norm, which was her first circuit team. Devin, I think you're so wonderful, and you're such a wonderful actress. Are you crying?
No, I'm waiting for you to
Okay.
say
I think you bring such a like wonderful emotional depth to the show, and I know like people have like teased you for it, but it's wonderful, and it like makes all these shows have a real heart and real emotion to them. Also, I think you're completely untalented and I recommend that you take your own pathetic life to I don't think anyone would be sad.
He's gonna watch this.
Like Alexa said earlier, she asked me to be in this show. She really like sort of begged me. It was an easy.
Get on with it.
I want to say wonderful things about you because they feel them. They're true.
I'm ready.
I think you're great and you're so funny, and you do a very nice job of like letting everyone else get out there first and like take the risks and make a fool of themselves while you like hang back and think about like the perfect line you're gonna say, and then like halfway through the show you come out and you say one line and it like tears down the house and then you are done. It's really and I also I wish for you I hope that you live forever while your body continues to decompose. And all of those that you love and care about to slowly die, while you have to, you're cursed to live forever.
How did you come up with this?
Rick
wrote this whole thing.
Rick didn't write any of this, and I just want you to be sad forever. So now on to Kate. I love you all. So Kate, I want to start out I'm going to spill this. In a serious way, you are so, I mean, it's been like such a, thank you. It's been a real pleasure to have you in the show and to get to know you as well. Kate, I don't know if you guys don't know this at all, but Kate is one of the reasons that you spit in my champagne. I drank it. Kate is one of the reasons that this show exists in the first place. I feel like I was having a sort of ongoing conversation with Kate and with Allie, because the second time I got together with Kate, she insisted on bringing Allie. Really infernal and weird at the same time, but I love Allie, and it's been nice to get together. But like we had a conversation like over like multiple sort of sessions together, and this show sort of came together through that, and so this show wouldn't really exist without you, aside from the fact that it wouldn't exist without you because it wouldn't have you in it, and you're wonderful. I want to say like one of the main things that I'm going to miss about Kate is really like your breadth of characters that you can play. If you guys have seen Kate, like she steps on stage and just completely transforms herself. And, she like you don't even see Kate anymore. So I just want to go over like I'm not going to be able to do that justice, but I want to sort of do some of my favorite like Kate characters and Kate impersonations right now. And they're not going to be as good as Kate can do them, but I just want to sort of try to demonstrate to you how wonderful Kate is. So this is the first one. I'm Michelle Obama. This is the second one. Hi, I'm Christopher Walken. And this is the third one. Stephen Hawking. And in a serious way, it was interesting when thinking about like what to roast about Kate. A lot of the things that like I think of as key things about you are also true about me, which is a sort of interesting thing. So we are both like, someone said earlier, you can't stop smiling. I think I have that same disease. We're both really smiley. We're both really like happy, positive people. We both love therapy. You guys should all be in therapy. Wouldn't you agree?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we all love therapy.
We will be.
We both love Myers-Briggs. We both have boyfriends who perform and teach improv and who are significantly more socially awkward than we are. And there's one like big difference I think between us, and it's just that like
you aren't familiar with that like phrase, all that means is sort of how we communicate love and affection. And there are sort of 5 love languages, and I want to tell you how much I love you in all of those languages. So the first one is actions, doing things for people. So do you need any more wine or anything like that?
No, you've done enough.
Well, I need to do something. So let me like I'm going to tip it into your... No, I'm not. I'm going to do it very gently. Yes, great, okay. So that was the first love language. The second love language is gifts. And I just want to, I don't know if you've seen this poster.
I looked at it. My eyes look big.
So this poster, I commissioned this poster by the wonderful Carly. And just so you know, I'm getting it framed and I'm going to ship it to you in California. So that's a gift from me too. I'm going to start crying. Quality time is another one. I feel like this is like pretty quality time. One of them is just saying it directly. So I'm literally gonna start crying. But I think you're wonderful, and it's been really. I'm sad that you're gonna leave. And you've been a really important person in the show, and it's just been great to call you a friend. And the last one is a physical touch. And in a few shows ago, I got to touch Kate's boobs.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think she's ever gotten to touch my boobs. So I'm not wearing a bra, so it's like I'm like,
That's what I just said.
you can touch my boobs.
I got consent.
You can Kate is like a plane. You get on, and you never want to get off. And fuck you, I hate.
It's all good fun. We love it. We just find out we're in hell. It's no big deal. That was fucking bold. 10 minutes and just cruise.
Wait, 10 minutes? I thought that was like 45.
I warned you.
Anyway, where do you even begin with the uproariously funny Ms. Devin O'Neill? Woo! In lieu of a highlight reel, I'd like to read to you a song that Devin came up with during one of our musical shows. It brought the house down. And I'd like you to keep in mind while I'm reading this that there was very little context going into this deal about Devin using Elena's hair as a sponge. Quote, "When it's really long is when you get it cut. And that's why I like it, because I like lots of challenges. I like when your hair is really soft, on my body, on my body." That was it. Ladies and gentlemen, the only person on the planet that can take literal gibberish and alchemize it into comedy gold, Miss Devin O'Neill.
I am gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I only prepared one thing, and it's a really cool thing, but it's gonna come in a second. I don't want to take up a lot of time because there's a lot of people here. But the cast means a lot to me. Devin, Jesus. Because I went last and I've been drinking a lot. Which isn't new. Roasting myself. And losing someone, I think, who is so integral in the cast is going to be really hard. Okay, let's go one by one because you all have been bitches to me. Bitch to you. Jerry Cole. Hey, when Hannah told me that she was like, I'm going to cast Jerry Cole, I said, who's Jerry Cole? And I still ask her that. Wait, did she come to rehearsal? I don't remember. Roasted. Okay. Megan Gray. I'm looking at a paper like I have something written down. Megan great. You're beautiful. You're amazing. I get it. You're in yoga. You're really cool. Awesome. We all want to be you. I get it. I'm over it. That's all I have to say about you. Alexis, you're amazing. I haven't got pizza with you. Alexis and I, for those of you who don't know, which no one knows, Alexis and I get pizza and brunch. And we haven't in 7 months. She won't get the hint. Just kidding. I miss you, but I don't. Because I see you every Saturday. Allie, I didn't know anything about you. I'm looking at pieces of paper and they're not saying anything. Allie, I didn't know anything about you, and then I met you and I fell in love with you so much so that I did finger you in our first show ever. True story. Because I wanted you to know how much I thought this friendship would be real.
Fingering was your way.
Yeah, I mean, like, who doesn't finger the person they love, right? Men? Elena!
Devin, why didn't you get the message that you could write stuff?
I did, and then I thought no one else would. Elena, I adore you. I think you're amazing. I think you're so talented, and I'm jealous of you in such a way that it's disgusting, and I hate myself for it every day. That was it. I hope you died. Hannah Chase, you picked a group of people that I think, when I look at them now, are misfits. Alexis is trying to mix red and white wine. I look at the cast sometimes and I think, holy shit, I can't believe the group of us have gotten together and have tried to do exactly what Megan said. A lot of things fine and nothing great. But you did, and you believed in us. And as Hannah said, I've worked with her a lot and I adore her, and I think she's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. But Hannah, you're a 14-year-old boy and everyone hates you. Also, come on, every megawatt team you've ever coached has gotten cut.
She's your megawatt team right
So trust me, I've been preparing Heartbeat for disappointment. All right, now to the lady of honor. Kate Koch! When Hannah read me the cast list of the cast, I said, Kate Koch, I don't know anything about her. She's super happy, and I feel like we wouldn't get along. Not that I'm depressed or anything. And then I met you, and I slowly but surely fell in love with you. Mostly by force. But also, you're one of the most amazing, caring people I've ever met. And you love everybody. Even for the people who don't know Kate and haven't had a conversation with Kate longer than 5 seconds. Kate will find something about you and love it and make it matter and make you feel like you're important. Which is the great thing about Kate, right? And
Just like a plane.
just like a plane, thank you. I'm not going to make that reference. Kate, if you've ever seen a cast show, Kate and I start every single one because we're both aggressive as fuck. And Kate, you are fearless and you're inspiring. I'm hoping that I'll actually get to do my own thing now that you're gone. But you've inspired me in more ways than you know. One of those ways was to write a song. Yay! This song is totally self-written. I didn't get any inspiration from anything besides Kate. It's not anything like anything you've ever heard. But I'm going to ask my fellow castmates to help me out a little bit. So, here we go. How does a Virgo, pretty little lady, and a German dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in Missouri by Providence and Providence and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar, an extroverted, sense and feeling, perceiving daughter, got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot
hotter by being a real charmer. By 14, they placed her in charge of a beauty parlor. Every day things getting harder and harder to stay. Across the wave, she saw a future startup. Inside, she was longing for something to be a part of. The sister was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then lots of things changed and excitement reigned. Our girl saw her future getting real insane. The scarf around her neck connected it to her mane, and she took her first step, a testament to her brain. Well, word got around, they said this girl is insane, man. Booked up all her time just to put her on the stage, man. Get your picture now, hey, don't forget from whence you came. And the world's gonna know her name. What's her name, man?
Motherfucking K-Kosh!
Her name is motherfucking K-Kosh. And she's gonna kill it in Los Angeles. Just you wait, just you wait.
It's all fun, we're having a great time. And I thought that fingering meant something. It did. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have a non-member of the cast.
Boo.
A fair instinct, and all of you should have booed. He's a great guy. I'm so pleased to invite to the stage Kate's class act of a boyfriend. He's thoughtful, chivalrous, humble, apparently insatiable, and emotionally mercurial, Mr. Mike Dwyer.
I thought we were supposed to write nice things. I screwed up. I just want to say it's really great to share the stage with so many great performers, right? Everybody's a big fan of the cast, right? Cast, Allie Fisher, Alexis Lambright, Megan Gray, Hannah Chase, Jerry Cole, Devin O'Neill, and Alana Fishbein. So many great members. Allie, thank you for introducing me. Allie's kid's best friend, you guys might know. And I kind of feel bad because I feel like our exit is kind of overwhelming the fact that Allie is also leaving. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. She's only got 1 week left of her Rumspringa. So I'm sure everybody's going to be sad to see you go. The cast is it's a great team, and I actually learned recently that a lot of the members of the cast come from pretty impressive educational backgrounds. Hannah went to Dartmouth. Elena studied Commedia dell'arte in Italy, which is very impressive. And Devin attended the St. Petersburg School of Comedic Yelling. Very great school. The cast has been a very impressive show. They became a weekend team very shortly after their director's series run, which is, I think, completely unprecedented. And I have no idea how it happened. How did it happen, Megan Gray? I've never heard of anything like that. I was very impressed with it. Okay, this next segment is called Alexis Lambright Loves Slapping Her Beeves So Much. Alexis Lambright loves slapping her beeves so much, she once did it while imagining she was one of the women who fucked Ted Cruz. Alexis Lambright loves slapping her beeves so much, she did it while watching Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice and then said, it was okay. Alexis Lambright loves slapping her beeves so much, she's done it in both men and women's bathrooms in North Carolina. sort of as a protest, but mostly just to get in a little more beef slap. And where would the cast be without Anna Chase?
Woo!
Anna, the amazing director who is so dedicated and selfless that she never joins them on stage unless they're shorthanded. Or she really likes the idea. Or she's feeling funny that night. Or it's windy outside. Or literally any reason. Kate, I love you so much. I can't wait to move with you, but I know that you're going to be very missed here. And I think now's the time to reveal there's a lot of speculation as to who's going to replace Kate on the cast, and it's time to tell everybody once and for all that Kate's replacement is going to be a doggy that ate 2 cupcakes. You were here first. That's the revelation. That's all I have written. Thank you so much.
Anyway, now to the main event, me! Such a shame everyone's been so easy on you, Kate, except for Anna. It looks like I'm gonna have to make up for it. But I'm not gonna be roasting you. I'm gonna be roasting you. That's right, future Kate. Not Ryan Chase. Future Kate watching this on YouTube in LA. It's now your turn to get roasted. And for the rest of my roast, I'd like everyone in the audience to turn around and look at the small camera we have in the corner. And I think they're... Yeah, there. Camera's corner. Excellent. Future Kate, I don't need a time machine to know you. You woke up this morning, put on your favorite crop top, your hot-ass ripped jean shorts, and your dope new Heelys for adults. And rolled out into sunny LA. You hit the nearest Starbucks with Gussie, the dog that present Kate has already named and fallen in love with but hasn't met yet. It's not the best coffee, but it's familiar in a world 4,000 miles away from most familiar things. And they have fun seasonal flavors. You got home and kissed your insatiable boyfriend goodbye, class, or a coaching date, and you flopped on the bed and cruised through a few thought catalog posts on the Singularity before you saw that Hannah posted the video of the first cast musical since you left. You decided to watch it even though you knew it was going to be kind of painful. And you saw so many, and I mean so many opportunities for you to have jumped in. So to ease the pain, you put on this show. This show built on a mountain of love for you. Guys, turn around and look at that. Built on the trust that celebrating you means that we couldn't possibly hurt each other enough to outweigh the undammed flood of affection and joy we feel when we're all together. And now, future Kate, I hope to have you exactly where I want you. You're alone, you're emotionally vulnerable, and you're already on your laptop. So switch over to Kayak or Google Flights and text me once you've booked your trip back. I'm not telling you what to do, and I'm obviously not roasting you anymore. I'm letting you know that future Allie is waiting by the phone for your text. I'm gonna miss you a lot. And that's my roast.
How is she like a play?
Beginning!
I forgot.
I don't remember it.
I don't remember anything you
2
said.
hours. Kate, should you so desire, I now offer you the podium for your rebuttal.
Alright, well, I just found out a couple of days ago that I was supposed to give a rebuttal. But that's okay, because I don't really know what a roast is.
geniuses would handle all the real nut busting. I'm not funny in that way. I'm not good at teasing people in a way that's not actually hurtful. So, I decided to make my own spin on what I think a roast is. So Brian, if you will.
Oh, you secret keeper, Brian.
I was thinking about my best friend Allie, and as I tend to do, thinking about how much she reminds me of Belle, the protagonist from Beauty and the Beast. Here are the reasons why. Brian, she's a bibliophile. She loves books. She loves to read. She works in publishing herself. She's smart. She's loyal. She dislikes when people lose their temper. People like the Beast. And she has opinions. Yeah. I mean, we all have opinions, but Allie especially does. And they're very smart and loyal. Yes. And I mean, who can miss the physical similarities? And that got me thinking, oh my God, actually, if you think about it, there's not that many characters in Beauty and the Beast. Sort of like someone except for Jerry. So, Jerry's was a little bit of a stretch. Some of the others were too. See if you can guess which one. Brian, second one. All right, so she likes to talk in a high-pitched voice. She's quietly motherly. She's comforting and soft. She smells like tea. And Sam equals Chip. Actually, Devin was going to equal Chip, but then I remembered Sam. Sam equals Chip. Brian, if you will. Hannah, Cogsworth. She's keeping things in line. She's paying attention to the time. She's making sure we get places on time. She's cultured. She's organized. She's the voice of reason, like Allie, very loyal. And also, isn't that kind of how Hannah dances? And Jerry. Oh no, shit. I was thinking about Chip for you, and then I decided to go with Maurice, the father. Because you're smart, an inventor. You care a lot about your family. You're shorter than Allie. Yes, next one. Megan, Lumiere, obviously. She's been here a long time, and she's like, whatever. She does a very strong French accent for no real reason. She's kind-hearted, yet rebellious, which was taken from the Disney Wiki description of Lumiere. And I don't know, there's just something to me about Megan and Jerry Orbach. I don't know, right? Yeah. I have his eyes. Also a gracious host here at the Magnet. Next, please. Obviously, I mean, come on. She's a sexual man. She's strong, determined, confident. And they're even making the same pose kind of. That's what I remember that Gaston existed. It was a no-brainer to continue with this bit. Next, please. All right, so who you're all asking yourself, who's Monsieur d'Art? Well, Monsieur d'Art is the head of the psychiatric ward. He's the most... Gaston uses him to try to trick him. That's right, Gary. I don't remember that. He's the most minor character in Beauty and the Beast, but to me, he was the most memorable, much like Alexis. That wasn't supposed to be mean. Because you're so funny and you just say one thing and it's the funniest thing in a show. True. I could give you 1,000 examples. And she thinks we're all crazy. And then I obviously wanted to end with the fact that I'm one of the bimbettes. I'm blindly enthusiastic. I got makeup. I got good hair. But ultimately, I'm a really good person. And that's it. So that's as far as I got with the roasting. But I just want to say that the cast has been the best experience of my young life. And I mean it, as opposed to Jerry. Your old life. I never had a sister. And I still don't. But I really like these 7 women so much. And it's the hardest part of leaving New York is leaving the cast by far. And it will never be the same, even if I do get on an improv team in LA. And I will think of them constantly. And I'm going to encourage you guys right here and right now to all join Snapchat. So we can create
Pushing this agenda pretty hard.
I feel like at least that's like a voluntary thing to receive as opposed to our group text.
Right. I'm thinking I'm a good person. So anyway, I'll never forget this. This is the best day of my life. And that includes my sweet 16, the day I got a puppy as a child, my future children getting puppies. If you're having a bad day, just Google children having puppies. I realize it's been an hour and a half, so I'm going to wrap this up. But thank you so much for doing all of this and organizing it. And let me just hug you too. I'm going to hug all of you. But it's in order of how much work I think you put into this. And I love you all very much. And I'll say something more heartfelt when I've thought about it more. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you know at least one of us. This was awkward and uncomfortable. Keep in mind that we were kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, Megan Gray on the mumbled and quiet outro.
Thank you, everyone. We've been the cast. We are here every Saturday. See us again. We'd love to see you. Keep it up, guys. Every Saturday at 10:30, come back and see us. We'd love to see you. You're in the Magnet Theater. We teach classes in improv sketching, musical, improv storytelling, and all that fun stuff. Check out magnettheater.com for all of that information. Big thanks to Brian up in the house. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and cuddle.